Hello ladies and gentlemen, so in this video I'm going to go over how to inbox manage the right way for your cold email campaigns. So just a little overview, I'm going to go over the templates and scripts that we use to further objection handle and qualify prospects that are being contacted through our email campaigns. So these scripts are fully tested and are proven to work with the right offers and the right leads being targeted throughout your email campaign. Before we go into the scripts, just a little side note, I do own a B2B lead generation company by the name of Borks, and we help other B2B marketing agencies, service-based businesses book more qualified sales calls on a pay per qualified sales call basis. So if that's something you're interested in, click on the link below and let's schedule a call. So that being said, the importance of having message templates in your cold email campaigns. So when managing your inbox for your clients or even for yourself, it's a hassle to keep sending out new responses every time, right? So obviously, if you are sending out cold emails, you know that there's different responses that come up, but most of them are pretty linear. Most of them are pretty much the same. You always have to type out a whole paragraph or one quick sentence, and you think it could be better. I have a bunch of scripts that you can copy. So it is going to be easier for you to copy and paste, fill in your information with variables, and then you can send it off, to the people that are replying to you, right? So, as I said, in this document, you can, kind of copy everything you need, and this whole entire document will be in the description below as well. So, some different reply scenarios. The top 5 most common replies that we've seen with our cold email campaigns. Number 1, I'm interested. Pretty common one, right? I'm interested. I want to hear more, blah, blah, blah. Send me more info. Kind of similar to the interested one, but instead of just saying I'm interested, just, whatever it is, like I want to book in a call, blah, blah, blah. It's just asking for more info. So that's obviously that's something you have to respond with, right? So obviously, as I said, we have responses for every single one of these. What's the price? Very, very common one. People want to hear the price. They don't want to book a call right away without hearing what they're, kind of seeing what they're going to get into, pretty much. Send me a video. This does kind of depend on your call to action for your emails. In your beginning email, if you say, would you like to see a loom? Would you like to see a video? Or, I already made a video. Would you like to see it? Blah, blah, blah. And they ask to see it. Then obviously I have a script for that, to actually put the video in there. Let's book in a call. Obviously, they're very interested. This means they want to book in a call. They're typing in and they're putting in the effort to say, I want to book a call. So that's a very good scenario to be in. And obviously, there's scripts for that. I'm the wrong person. Contact, John, obviously, whatever. And then meeting request ghosted. They said, I want to book in a call, but they never actually book in the call. And that's pretty much it. So the first one. So I'm interested. Right, so this is just what we use, and I'll kind of go over the variables that you can fill in, and obviously this will be pretty much the same framework throughout the whole entire video. So in the red is going to be examples, right? So to be, hey name, thanks for your interest. Obviously you'd put in the person's name. For a bit more information on us, here you go. That variable value, you would put in a link, maybe a VSL, a video sales letter, or just a video or document kind of going over your company. What do you guys do? What do you guys offer? Case studies, anything to back up your claim and to make, to further qualify the person that you are contacting, and overall, right, just to kind of, make them more interested, right, if that makes sense. So if you'd like to put in your offer, I'm available on date, at time, with the time zone. Right. So as an example, what we would do. This is for one of our clients. One of our clients owns a e-commerce copywriting agency. And he only works with people doing over $100,000 in MRR with their e-commerce brand. So this is what he would say. If you'd like to increase your email revenue by 30% within the next 60 days, I'm available on January 17th at 10 a.m. EST. Again, this is his offer. You'd fill in your or your client's offer, and then you put in that date. Or you could say, you may also book in a call here. I would put both of them there. That's what we do. Typically, you kind of say like, okay, let's do January 17th, 10 a.m. EST. So they read it and they're like, okay, that sounds like a good time. I don't want it to forget about this. Let me just book it in now. They read that, then they click on the Calendly, and they book in for that time. So it just further kind of goes over it again in their head, where they're like, okay, it's at this day. Instead of just saying, okay, I'm good to go, I'm gonna book it in now at that time. Just kind of processing a little bit more in their brain. And then obviously always finish every single email and response off with a call to action. Let me know what works for you, right? Obviously you want them to respond no matter what. That's it. Send me more info, right? Very common one we get. Probably one of the most common responses we get, from any prospect, right? So, hey name, no problem. So essentially, boom, comma, put in your offer. So this is the example we have for, again, same exact client, the one that does the copywriting for the the e-commerce brands. So essentially, we turn non-buyers in your email list into buyers while creating lifelong customers. Super, super simple little snippet of what you do. You can do the same thing as we did here, where, you can just do, this is what we do, the offer, blah, 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 right? Just have a little bit of information on what you do, what you promise, and, what you do in your agency or your company as a whole, right? So for a bit more information on us, here you go. Same thing with the value. Put in some more information about your company. Put as much information as you can about your company, because if they search up your company name or your first name and they can't find any resources on you, you're not going to look credible, right? And every other cold email marketing agency or cold email agency period or whatever it is, you're competing with them, right? And there's a bunch of them with tons of social proof. So make sure you have as many resources as possible, and as much on you as possible on Google, so they can kind of see what you're about, and you're not just like a no name, because they're gonna hand off money to you, right? That's kind of how that helps. And then if you like to offer, again, put in your offer. I'm available on this day. Super similar to this one right here. Booking here on our Calendly. Let me know and we'll go from there. Subtle call to action, and yeah. So what's the price? Very common one we get. As I said before, people don't like to get on a call and waste their time. And you get on the call, or they get on the call, and they can only afford to pay $3,000, but then you say $5,000, and they're like, honestly, I can't really pay that right now. Blah blah blah. They wasted your time, you wasted their time. So this is just a good way to tell them how much it is without actually telling them how much it is. You never want to say the price on the actual email. You want to just kind of show them how you price things without showing the actual numerical value of how much it is. So as an example, you'd put, hey name, pricing varies, but we put your pricing structure. So as an example, we charge a monthly fee with a full guarantee that if we do not hit the goal that we set for you, you'll be refunded in full. So again, they don't see how much it costs. So this could cost $2,000, it can cost $5,000, it can cost $10. They don't know how much it costs. But you structure it where you say it's gonna cost this, and if you have a risk reversal, which I highly advise you guys to have a risk reversal, obviously. You could say whatever you pay, whatever. Let's say you even pay $10,000. If we don't hit that goal for you, you don't pay a single dime. We'll refund you everything. So again, you're not telling them the price, but you are telling them the structure of your pricing. I can't give you a specific number since it depends on the scope of the work. We can speak for 7 to 9 minutes about this briefly. If you aren't opposed to the call. If you're open to it, I'll send over an invite. If not, no worries. You might be asking yourself, why would you put this? If you're not, no worries, blah, blah, blah. The best results we've got, or, kind of just the highest converting call to actions and overall, scripts we've got are the ones where you're acting kind of passive, if that makes sense. You're acting it is what it is. If you book in, blah, 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 without being too salesy, because these people can, feel when they're being sold. So just act like, this is just a normal conversation with a person. And if they genuinely think that you're providing value to them, and it's a good price, and again, there's no discrepancy between value and price, they're going to go with you. And if they don't feel like they're being sold, those 3 things are going to get them on the call. So this kind of really depends on the previous email that you sent with a call to action. What we like to do and what we found the best results in with getting people interested is sending over some sort of value. So in the beginning email, right, you show your offer, you show case studies, blah blah blah, and then you say at the end, I can send over a quick video, going over the process that we take to get these results. And, in the video, you can show them blah, 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 right? You can show them, you going over their website or you going over their, whatever your service is. And it just feels more custom, feels more personalized if you do that. And if you do that and you want to send the video, I would just say, hey, name, here's a quick video highlighting a process. You can put whatever you want there. You can, here's a quick video, pretty much whatever you went over on the video, you would put there. Put the Loom embed. That's what we like to do. So you can see the whole embed in the email and then put the link under it. And just, again, another call to action. Would you be opposed to a short call so we can go a little bit more in depth? You can put your Calendly link there, whatever you want to do. But it's very important, and I really want to highlight this, that in every single email, you want to have a call to action. Because if you leave off the email with just sending the Loom link just for whatever reason, they have no incentive to respond to you. They're not going to say thank you or blah, blah, blah. These are busy people. So you want to end off with a, question. Obviously, they don't want to be rude. They want to answer your question. So send over a question, and then that's going to further kind of expand the thread, pretty much, right? And this is just a quick example of how to do this on Loom. Click on copy GIF, put it into the email, and then put the link under that. Or you can hyperlink it as well. Really up to you. So if they say, let's book in a call, this is what we do. We say, hey, name, sounds great. Again, if they ask to book in a call, they're pretty much ready to go. Considering they're qualified and they kind of fit your metrics of your ideal customer profile, pretty much going to be easy sale. Like they are ready to go. They want to book in a call with you. And on the sales call, if you are, or if what you're providing seems some sort of value, or they think it's going to be, they find some sort of value in what you provide, they're going to purchase from you. So this is a good thing to look out for when they say let's book in a call. So hey, name, sounds great. Available on, pick the date, pick the time zone. And also feel free to book in a time here as well if they want. Looking forward to speaking to you. Same thing as we had before. So I get this a lot. I mean, I'm sure you guys get it a lot too, where they say, I'm the wrong person, contact blah, blah, blah. So this is what I do. If they say I'm the wrong person to contact, what I would do is I would just, click on reply and then obviously CC them to the email, the person that they, said contact instead. So you would just say, hey, John, Alyssa told me to contact you regarding whatever it is, right? Increasing email revenue by 30% with the next 8 weeks, blah, blah, blah. Just a quick intro, show your offer, or, show your, either offer, the video going over your service, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, right, you may book in a call here if you'd like to discuss further. Super simple stuff. You kind of see the frameworks that we're using here. And again, they work very well. That's why we use them. So meeting request ghosted, right? This is considering that you sent out either a Calendly link, or let's say you sent out any of these Calendly links and they didn't respond, or they said I want to book in a call, I'm interested, didn't respond. This is what you would say in kind of like a follow-up. You would say, hey, name, placed a few minutes on 3 to 4 days out. So let's say it's on the 17th. You'd be like, I placed you would actually book in a call on the 20th or 21st for us to discuss further. Reason why you do the 3 to 4 days is because they have a few time to reschedule at a time that suits them better. And again, worst case scenario, they get on the call. Worst case scenario, they don't get on the call. Best case scenario, they get on the call with you. So it's kind of a win-win situation, or they reschedule, of course. So this is what we have here, right? We placed a few minutes on, our calendar. Let's discuss how we can increase your email revenue by 30% within the next 8 weeks. Super simple stuff. And if you can't make it, no worries. Again, that line, I really, really, really like that line because it's very nonchalant. It's not salesy. It's listen, man. Like, if you can't make it, you can't make it. I really want to show you how I can increase your email revenue by 30% within the next 8 weeks. And again, if you don't make what we set out to make, it's fully refunded, right? Completely up to you. So it's kind of just acting very friendly with them. And I just wanted to get some time in the calendar. As you said, you're interested in speaking. As they read that, they're going to kind of be reminded in their head, like, oh, okay, like I kind of said I'm interested, so let me go further with it. Kind of just, going from there. And then obviously let me know if you'd like to reschedule. Otherwise, speak soon. Again, acting very nonchalant, not very salesy, not very desperate for the sale. You just want to get them on the call and share what you have to share. And that is the conclusion, right? So now you can copy these scripts and use them to manage your email inbox. So feel free to message me on Twitter, comment down below on this video if you want me to go over our outreach scripts for our clients and us for our cold email campaigns. And with that being said, hope you guys liked the video. Leave a like down below, subscribe, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys. Have a good day.